I got in the van and my seat was still laid back because I had rode with her last night.
I can't.
And I was like, "What's wrong with the seat?" And she was, "That was from you last night."
Could be hot at any moment, just so you know.
Yeah, are we hot there?
We got a green box, but you don't have a screen spot lab yet.
Yeah. And how about the television screen? How is that black or output?
I mean, I have it black so I can bring in the intro video.
Gotcha. As soon as that goes,
And then transition to y'all.
gotcha. Roger.
I had the air all the way down like I was paying an electricity bill, and then I turned it up right before y'all all got here, so it's hot to me. It's hot today.
It is.
Very hot.
It was 101 on
It was
our way over here
100,
still.
Yes, it was rather roasty toasty.
I don't want to talk about AC. Y'all think you got jokes about air conditioners right now? Drill out here for a fat girl, okay? Here we go.
I smell nectar collector wrong in there.
So is that the site we need to be to share it?
Oh, the grinder.
Just go to the Facebook. The grinder.
And we're live.
There we go. We're live. Larry Reed, the man on weed. And here we are at the Grinder live on 8/10, the August 10th, 2019 edition of the Grinder. And we're here with three beautiful women here tonight. I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. Well, let me finish my line here, Miss Chronic. That's what happens when you end up in a room full of wonderful women. And good evening to you, Miss Chronic there.
Hello, Larry.
How are you this evening?
Good to see you.
That's good to see you, too. And we have Chastity and Savannah here from
right.
Just Inked Amalgamation. There's just so much happening over
Another
at Just
serial
Inked.
entrepreneur like myself.
Yes, that's the well, Just Inked has an amazing amount of different stuff. Why don't you tell us a little bit about who and
Okay.
what Just Inked's all about?
Well, I'm Chastity McMillan. I am the owner of Just Inked, and Just Inked is everything. We also have Just Inked Radio off of Ambitious Media Network, Media Hub out of Dallas, Texas. We have our Just Inked model, Savannah is one of them here. We do everything from magazines to radio, conventions, events, you name it. Because tattoos are in every industry. There's no industry we can't touch. Everything from...
It's expression. It's a matter of expression, and,
Yes.
and expression is welcomed everywhere.
Exactly. And
That's
it
a beautiful
is
thing.
everywhere. So when we started this crazy thing a few years ago, it was Just Inked Moms. And we've grown. We LLC'd everything under Just Inked, and here we are now. So now we have models from everywhere. One of our editors is from Australia. I just
Wow.
love her to death.
And so let's go back to the Just Inked moms there. That must be like really empowering to moms. That I mean, there's a lot of milfy moms out there. I gotta say, shout out to the
There
milfy
is.
moms out there.
Hello, how you
That's
doing?
right.
Yep, I got a 5-year-old. So.
Yes.
I have 4 children myself.
Yes.
so-
Well, listen, I don't want to offend anybody, but you're definitely on that list too. But and so how is that an empowerment? Like, did you have just a tremendous amount of support when you started that? Like,
No.
No?
Absolutely not. We
Wow.
had no support whatsoever. My biggest support is sitting over there in the chair. She's still here.
Wow.
Yay, Christy.
That's awesome. Shout out to Christy for believing.
She
Right,
believed
because it was nothing to start,
Nothing.
right? And now you're all over the place making
everywhere.
things happening.
Yeah.
Right, you started a little bit before the ink craze kind of went
Yes.
on.
We started and we made a calendar, just me and my friends, and we were like, you know what? We've got something here. We've really got something. And so I just kept pushing, and I kept going, and I created Just Inked, and then I created Ink Dads, and bam, here we are.
There it was.
I mean, yeah, my children now own Children of the Inked. They have their own clothing line and everything they do. And we have Body Essentials by Just Inked, which is aromatherapy, shower melts. We will be doing any type of bath product you can imagine. And it's all this is on, a lot of it is on Facebook that I've named, but we all have our own, each company has its own Instagram and Facebook, and our website is justink.rocks. So, yeah.
Let me get to there. So go ahead, Carrie, go. What do you got?
Oh, well, I mean, and then on top of that, she's a native Okie, so that's even cooler. I mean, she's been traveling a lot. She got her feet wet really hard in the Dallas market, which is really fun. That's where they teach you how to swim with the sharks in Dallas, and then bringing it back home here to the Oklahoma City area. So that's real exciting, and I know we're working on a lot of projects that we're going to have roll out very soon together, some compilations and things like that, and we're real excited. Also, we haven't picked the
diggity. I'm sorry.
We haven't picked the day and time yet, but we're actually going to be adding them to our network.
What?
We're going to be adding these lovely ladies and their models and several other people that are within our organization. We're going to be adding them to our network here on the Grinder. So we're going to work out the time and dates because, you know, we are a full-blown broadcasting network. Larry, did you know that?
She said blown.
Yes, I did. So yeah, so I'm excited.
Just where they put the screen on there. Enough with our silly logo. Let's get beautiful women rolling through here.
You're gonna see. Is it our website we're gonna look at later?
Yeah, wherever Brit is,
that is Brit Sue.
Brit Sue with those
bring us down there.
hazel eyes of
she's
love.
got beautiful
Look
eyes.
at that. That is it. She's even got two of them.
I get to tell her.
Mackerel.
That is Miss Brit Sue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's hear it for Miss Brit Sue. Wow. And your website looks beautiful. It's got all kinds of
Leah. Yep.
Well, we missed the first the
Miss
Paige.
Paige. Yes.
the headliner.
Yes, she's absolutely amazing. I love that girl. She was going to be here tonight. She ran into some tire issues way out in Cordell. So.
Oh wow.
Yep.
There's Leah. And so where do you find?
There's a back shot.
There's Miss Brooklyn. Mrs. Brooklyn was up for Miss Rocklahoma. She is the 2017 Music Inc. winner.
I'm up for Miss Brooklyn.
She's hosting our. We're doing. Shout out to Kevin Hamlin for sure. He's doing an amazing job down there in Texas, down in Houston, doing the Tune Out Cancer event. And he's invited us for the second go round, and she's going to be hosting with Chris Harding of Asleep in the Wake and Punk Star Radio. So yeah, so they're not all up yet. It's still under construction, but those are the three that I have an amazing web guy. I'm so glad that we got a new web guy. He's doing awesome. He's got these three up. I don't think he has any of our males are up yet, but we also do male models, all the above.
Larry, go to your Facebook Messenger. There's some great pictures in there that I sent you in the Messenger. And some things to go over.
Josh Paul. Oh, yes, this is our next event. It is Carnival of Ink. It is going to be in Columbia, Missouri. We did Carnival of Ink in Springfield, and we will be doing Carnival of Ink again in October in Kansas City, Missouri. Shout out to Joe Bridges. He's got an amazing network out there. Absolutely love working with him. Josh Paul just won Best of Show and Everything at Inkcarceration in Ohio, where they actually did a convention. I didn't attend, he did. And he did the convention with, it's at the prison that Shawshank Redemption was filmed in.
Wow.
Like, it's pretty awesome. They put together an amazing show up there. So, yeah, we do all this kind of stuff. We got people that's with us at things that I'm not even at, and I love that. Like, our team is so solid that I can be like, hey, I can't go to Ohio, but can you? And it happens. So I love it.
That's Jedis. That's
Yes,
the Jedi Force that you don't need to. That you have wing people that'll navigate the cosmos for you too.
Yes.
Now here's an interesting Who's that with the
That's,
skateboard?
that's Paige. That is for
That's Paige.
a shoot that she did with Type A Clothing as well as Just Inked. And that was a fairly new shoot of hers. Yes.
That's awesome. And that's Paige again.
Yes. She's a major cannabis model in the industry right now. I mean, she's killing it. I love her to death. Miss Gina. Yes. She's from Missouri. Her page just got put up. It is under Gina, Jeni, Denise. You can find her on Facebook as well. That's her fan page.
There you go. That's her again.
Yep,
right?
that's her. That is actually Paige's husband. That is Tyler Taylor, and he does a lot with us for smoke sessions. Thermos of Doom, I believe, is his Instagram, and they work with the Worldwide Weed they used to be out of Dallas. They're out of Seattle now, and that's some of their clothing and things in the pictures that they're wearing.
It's an interesting shirt there, Miss Chronic, huh? What do you think about that one?
I almost wore
Giving
it.
some
I
head?
have it at the house.
Giving
I
some
have
head.
that one at the house right now. But I was like, no, I'm going to wear mine.
Wear that another day.
Yes, Paige owns Levon Industries, which is her own little thing she's got going on in the cannabis industry, and that's one of her shirts. She goes by Metal Mom. Y'all can find her on Instagram. But as you can see, we're pro-cannabis for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell us more about smoke sessions.
Smoke Sessions. Smoke Sessions was my little kick. I get on sometimes, y'all. One of these little ideas that popped in my head. I was like, you know what? I've seen a lot of different magazines coming out about cannabis, but nobody's hitting on the entertainment industry and what's going on. It's other stuff. So we started having smoke sessions. Started off as one 420 shoot last year, and we had 2 girls published in 2 different magazines, and here we are.
Going
keeps
from
growing.
there.
Here we go. So
Are you-
now we're going to have our Smoke Sessions podcast along with Smoke
Yep.
Sessions magazine. That's some of our body essential stuff. That's Miss Michelle Renee. Y'all can find her on Instagram and on Facebook. Yeah, that's some of our shower melts.
Those are some of the people that'll be coming on the show, Larry.
Yep.
Some of the models that'll be on our show that we're incorporating here on the Grinder
There you
Network.
go. I love the
There
way
we go.
you've
Very well
adjusted your
said.
English to step around my.
That's
And
just
then
Ink
Just
Radio
Ink
Studio.
Radio.
It was
Fine.
done by Mark Mathney out of Dozer Inc. in Arizona. So he did that. He's an amazing tattoo artist. His shop is badass. Like, that dude's pretty awesome. Miss Haley Rich right there. She is, she's a brand ambassador as well. She is about to be in not only Verbs Up magazine, but in,
Look at her.
I know there's Paige again.
Is that Paige again?
Well, yep, that's Paige
That's the
again.
many images of Paige.
Yes.
She takes on quite a different
can change
array
her
of
look.
personalities. Yes.
She can change her look with the flip of a wig. The girl is amazing. You want gothic? She's got it. You want her to come in as a skater girl? She's got it. I love her. She's very dynamic. She's very
Make
diverse.
her significant other rather happy.
Yes.
Getting a different
Yes.
flavor each night.
Here's a personal story. It's so funny. I actually, one night after our Ink in Oklahoma convention in Lawton last year, we were all sitting at this little restaurant down the road, and I was like, I just need to know what it's like to come home to a woman that's probably got a different wig on every night to a different woman. He said, it's great. It's great. We
No
got 3
complaints
kids.
there.
Well, at the time they only had 2, but they have a third now. And that's all he said. It's great. I love it. So, yeah, they're an awesome couple, though. That was what I was talking about, the 3 days of music. It's going to be amazing. It's everything from country to hard rock. Like, it's going to be so awesome. And that's Chris Harding and Mrs. Brooklyn, and they will be representing Just Inked Radio and Punk Star Radio and hosting the event. Kevin Hamlin's doing such an awesome job, and his team down there putting that together. This is the second one that we've been involved in, and I'm so excited.
And we still have plenty of time. It's in
That one's in
2020, so
February,
we can
but
still
We're gonna
get
go.
tickets, and
You're
we're going to
gonna
go.
be there.
We're gonna go.
Oh, we're going to be there.
We're gonna do the
With
Grinder
us.
Live out there.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
We're
You're
it's
there.
3 days of music in Katy, Texas, which is right outside of Houston.
It should only be
Yes.
like 90 degrees in Katy at that time of the year, which
Yeah.
is awesome.
It's going to be
February.
Well, it is February, so we might, yeah.
Just go down, spend your day down there too. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I liked it.
I love
We did
Texas in the
that.
winter.
Oh
It's
man, I
beautiful.
love Texas. The last one was at Scout Bar, and it was awesome. Oh look, that's me. At That's their very first and original logo we did for Justinct.
And it's a winner right there. I mean, I don't think you're going to go any far. I mean, I'm sure it'll evolve
Love
and do
it.
all that, but
I've
right
done it.
there, it's on the money.
Yeah.
Right, that was.
Shout out to Rashad Young for that, because that was him, his company that did all of our graphics and stuff. And yeah, he's pretty awesome sometimes. I love him sometimes. He loves me sometimes too.
So where's the next event that we can find some of the
The
Just
next
Ink?
event is going to be that Carnival of Ink.
In February.
And
Oh, no.
this is the one coming up on August 25th and 26th, or excuse me, August 24th, 25th, and 26th in Columbia, Missouri.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
And it is a full-on tattoo convention. Joe Bridges has done an amazing job putting that entire thing together, and this is our second one to participate in with him. Yes, Haley is also a piercer. So she's a model, she's a piercer, she does bartending, like.
And
awesome.
a bartender.
Yeah, she does
There
it all.
you go. What else could you?
I love
could
that
you
she
need?
sent me pictures the other night in her Justine shirt that she had cropped it and everything. She's
Right.
wearing it at work, and I was like, yes, that's what we need.
Yes, that's what
Yes,
we need.
that right there.
Exactly.
So yeah, that was she's a lot of fun. I just love her. They work their tails off.
Eric, CD,
They're-
and I, we all agree that's exactly what we need.
Yes. That's exactly what we need.
Well, get ready, Larry, because you're going to be seeing it all the time on the network.
You will.
There you go. That's,
will.
and
I
we're
mean-
excited for that because we have such a different array
Yeah, we've got a lot coming up.
people's places and things that is just spectacular. Now, you were talking about the different products that you have that go along with Just Ink as far as the
Yes,
battery
that's
accessories,
body essentials.
body essentials.
Yep.
Are you infusing any cannabinoids in that
We are
at this
going
point?
to.
Yeah.
We absolutely are going to do that. Right now, with everything that we're doing, we'll be actually, what's the word I'm looking for, debuting the product at Carnival of Ink. Haley is the one on the product, the Summer Splash, that looks back. She was looking back. Her picture was on there a second ago. But she is one of the product models. So her, Michelle Renee, and Paige Taylor at this time. Yes. And all these ladies that I work with and men. Oh, there it is. It'll be here in a little bit. That's the Weed Wagon. That's it, guys.
Weed
Oh
Wagon,
my
Weed Wagon.
gosh.
We're going to go live from my page out there and
We
go check it
are.
out
Weed
when it
Wagon.
gets here.
It's actually on its way. They messaged me. We're good. It's on its way. There it is. Mr. Eric's bringing that up here.
That's pretty
And,
awesome.
That is.
You'll have to make sure to bring that out to
yes.
the event in for
Halloween.
Halloween Harvest Festival,
Harvest
Halloween,
Fest.
yep.
Yep.
where you can see the Just Ink girls out there
Yes.
with
Yep.
all that.
We'll
Savannah
have,
and her
we'll
crew.
Have, Morgan Elizabeth is the editor of Smoke Sessions magazine, and she's the one that owns Blazed Beauties
There you go.
out in Arizona, and they'll be coming out as well. So
There you go.
we'll have.
We look
we'll
forward
have
to
all
doing
the
that.
bases covered.
Yeah, we'll get on the show. Everybody talk about what they've got. Well, because I think it's actually New Mexico, but in New Mexico they signed a thing about medical cannabis, and the way the law is written is they have to issue a card to anybody in the country that applies. So if you're in Oklahoma, you can apply for a medical card in New
Arizona.
Mexico, and they have to give it to you. Which is like cool. It's like, yeah, everybody gets a
Yes.
card.
I'm
Because
fine
really
with
from
that.
there, in a lot of states, you can get reciprocal.
Right.
So you can go, for some reason, if you can't get your card in your state, you can get it from New Mexico and then go around. Unfortunately, Oklahoma doesn't have reciprocal unless you
They don't have it.
get well, no, if you buy an out-of-state, an alien, they give you 2 antennae and paint you green and say you can walk around here smoking weed for a week.
Month.
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 Cost you what, $100?
$100.
$100.
Yep.
Which is like ridiculous. We should be the state for weed refugees.
Yes, we
that
should.
if you're
Yes.
you're in any of the other places that you're a cancer
We're
patient
now
or something like
accepting
that.
weed refugees.
Yes. Bring
Now
us your
accepting weed
your,
refugees.
You're
Yes.
tired, you're hungry, and you're cancerous
Weedless.
masses. Bring it down here. We'll put some cannabis on it and get you all fixed up and get you back in the game. But it's freaking awesome,
Yes.
right? That's
It
like
really is. I can actually relate to that because I actually have a chronic illness
Yep.
that I need my medical card for. People who live with stuff like that, like it's a big deal for us. It can actually change our lives. You know, we can wake up feeling okay every day rather than not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to work, and not being able to function as a normal part of society. So it does make a big difference.
Right. That's huge. And the the ability to go out and get medicine in a legit way that you don't have to go swing by the bowling alley at 10:30 because
Right.
dude's got a sack for you.
The guy's not
Oh my
answering
gosh.
his phone.
Right.
Where are you at?
He's drunk at the
I'm
bar.
almost there. I'm almost there.
Right. Weed man time. Nobody's got time for it.
We got time on Weed Man
But I
time.
can't even say anything because if I were the weed man, I'm on weed man time too.
That's, he who has the weed makes the rules.
Right.
That's
Right.
the,
They have their own time.
Space
That's
out
right.
for 20 minutes. I'm like, my bad, man. I'm on my way.
So sorry, bro.
but
I
now
ate
it's
a whole bowl of cereal instead. Sorry.
whole balls. See
Whole.
that? I almost
Whole.
bought one at the on queue on the way out of here the other night. I saw a little thing of milk and Lucky Charms. I was ready to go to town.
So excited about it. You're like, man.
But I had ice cream
This
sandwiches
is
instead.
life.
Yeah, I went with the ice cream sandwich instead because it was colder and
Went with the ice cream sandwich.
that was
I always
that was
Something
always
to
good.
eat whenever I got the munchies is probably taco truck.
Taco truck.
Truck is my guilty pleasure. I love it so much. Everybody's like, why would you go there? Doesn't it make your stomach hurt? No.
No.
I'll eat all that. The whole truck.
I'll take the muffler with extra cheese over
yeah,
there,
all of
please.
it. The whole thing.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Well, it the stimulation of the appetite is just, you know, people that have afflictions where they can't seem to find the energy
Right.
to
Yes.
eat.
Right.
All of a sudden, it's
Yeah,
like,
I have a
wow.
thyroid disease, so I have to take medication that makes me feel really ill. So if I take my medication and I want to eat something, I feel sick all day and I don't want to eat.
Right.
So I smoke a joint and I'm good. Like, I don't even have to take my medication. I'll be fine. I'll be happy as hell all day.
There you go.
Pharmaceuticals. Now that's a whole other show.
Yeah.
That's a whole other show.
And that's what, do you do a lot of cannabis promotion with the ink? Because I see all the
Yes.
models that you're involved
Yes,
in all
we
the
do. Any type
stuff
of
like
cannabis
that.
product out there from,
Right.
we've been working with on the other side out of, I want to say Lawton. Yes, Lawton. Sorry, guys. I work with a lot of people. Out of Lawton, and they do everything from trays. They made us some, what's the things on the back of the phone? My kids call them
pop-ups or something like
Yep,
that.
they made us some of
Right?
them.
Pop slops or something like that.
Yeah.
Pop sockets.
Pop sockets.
Pop
Pop
sockets.
sockets.
Yeah, they did some pop sockets and things like that for us. And we've worked with growers. We've been to grows and did photo shoots with them, like anything and everything with the cannabis industry. And what
That's
I like about that is, unlike with just Dinked, you don't have to be an alternative model. You can have 0 tattoos and 0 piercings if you want. So it opens up a lot of opportunity for a lot of people that normally we wouldn't work with, or I shouldn't say wouldn't work with, that we wouldn't
Don't
have a
normally.
placement for.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because we work with alternative models. I mean, that's what we do. So I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of debuting of models when we're debuting different. You know, one of
Yep.
the things we're going to start incorporating here at the Grinder is as we start getting sponsors and people are starting to have us help do this showroom where we're putting things out on display to help market. When we go and launch new products and do our show up, we're going to show up with the chronic cuties, the ink models, and all the beautiful ladies,
Blazing
and
beauties.
The blazing beauties.
Blazing
They can't come all the
Chronic
time
cuties,
because they're from
the
the other
sexy
state. But
stoners.
yes, all
The
of them.
vivacious
Now, there's a whole other
vixens.
company.
Bad
Don't get me
babes.
started right now. I'll go.
Bad
I'll see
babes.
some stuff Monday.
We'll be.
I will trademark.
Trademark
Just need
all
the
of
logo.
them.
Who's got the
Yeah.
logo, guys? Who's got it?
But we're going to start doing a lot of stuff here in the area and really trying to get the industry as a whole to embrace the lovely ladies for
The
products.
industry
Yes.
would love to embrace the ladies. I
Yeah,
guarantee
we might
that.
as well, right?
Embrace them, hug them.
A beautiful smile always
Kiss 'em.
helps sell products. Beautiful
Yes,
smile
it
and
does.
great personalities.
Well, even more so, a smile will always change your day, and it's
Yes.
always, you know, it's only 19 muscles to smile and like 37 to frown, and so it's actually, you know, if you don't want to spend too much energy for the day, just smile.
Yes.
Smile.
Yes, I work with
fun.
some really positive people. Negativity around me is not allowed. If you're one of them negative people, it's got to go. It's got to bye.
Helps that most of us are stoners,
Yeah.
too.
Well, a lot of them, and it is. We are really we do a lot of seed planting with models because there's not an industry in Oklahoma for the alternative models like we've created. There were some other groups and things around when we started. They're nowhere. They're still doing the same things that they were 5-6 years ago, whereas we've taken it and put it on whole different platforms and whole different levels to allow these models to grow into not just a hobby. They're not doing this for fun. It's a career. So that's what I love too. And I love when they've outgrown us because that means I've done my job right. And we have several models that, you know, they're on a totally different platform than I could ever hope to be on.
Right.
And, you know, making big bucks and stuff. But I love that because that means I did something right. So it's a lot. It's a whole lot that we do, and there's no industry that we haven't touched. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. We've worked with car wax before, everything from car wax to, you know, now here we got these cannabis models, and we're doing papers and grows and
just all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And so if you have a product, that you need promoted, you can go
you.
ahead and get a hold of Chastity at the just ink.rocks.
Yeah, it's just ink.rocks. Our
Get a
Facebook and our Instagram, Just Inked Official. Message us anywhere on any of them. I run our social media 99.9% of the time. It's me. We do have some other admins and things on there, but I like being in control. I like stuff done my way.
She has the same sickness I have.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
well,
It's called workaholic. And, you know, it's constant. You got to watch out for the weirdos. You got to protect these models because that is part of my job. It's all fun and I love it. I love everything that we do, but you know there is some darker things to what we do, and I get to be the one.
And no,
to
they
deal
are
with all
not
that.
a call girl service. If you're
We are
wondering,
not.
No.
Don't even hit that inbox.
No, that's Larry's Luscious Ladies, and you can get a hold of them over there
At
at Larry
Larry's
Reed
cell
at
phone.
manonweed.com. Yes. Call us right up, and we will have you some.
No, our models
Because
are
that's one of the things about all these events and all that. It's just a giant sausage fest.
It
is.
It is, and so
It is.
like if we could get if you're a medicating mama out there, if you're a sexy stoner sister, if you're a chronic cutie or a blazing beauty, definitely come out to our events because we need you.
Yeah. Then we want to have you on the show.
Yeah.
We're going to have
And
you on
in the
our
magazine.
Just
If you
Inked
want to
show.
model, if you're an aspiring model, whether you're pregnant, whether you're
Yes.
tall,
Yeah,
short,
because you
whether
got Just
you're-
Inked
We
moms.
just had
You
the
know.
cutest pregnant picture
Yeah.
of a girl.
whether you're thinking about getting pregnant, whatever.
Larry's available for
That's,
hire.
yeah, that's it. And you can reach me at Larry Reed at manonweed.com. That's right. And so
Larry makes me lose my train of thought.
there you go.
Guess he'll roll with it.
That's the
Oh
no,
man.
but the you were talking about the wonderful pregnant woman that
She
had
just did.
been.
Let me go to. Sorry, I'm like Carrie. She runs. What'd you say? 25 pages today.
Yeah.
25, and I've got 30. So I'm probably gonna delete 5 just so we can stay even because I don't need the other 5 anyway. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we just did this. Yes.
It's on Just Inked Official.
That's
There we
on
go. Let's
Just
go to
Inked
the
Official.
Yeah, go
Instagram.
to the gram.
That
Slide into some gram.
Slide into the gram.
The before and after.
And I love
And
that she
after
shows
again.
her stretch marks and everything, but she's drop dead gorgeous.
Queen Helene cocoa butter will take away your stretch marks. It's going to be Queen Helene, available at Sally Beauty Supply.
And you
Love
know this
that.
because
Chelsea Midnight's been on.
just saying, how the hell did you try it on for size, Larry?
That's her.
It works.
Rubber
He
works.
says so.
We're
Yeah,
here.
he says so.
Look at that.
I don't know, but that's not us.
That's Just Inked Girls. That's not. But he requested
That is
anyway.
not us,
You get
but
out of
there
there,
you
Larry.
go.
That's not the right place
I
to
need to
be
go
at,
there,
you
Larry,
traitor.
after we get done
You-
here. I'm going recruiting. Here we go.
Look, they done messed up now.
It's actually Janiyah is our profile picture. In
Just
your
Inked
Inked
Official,
shirt.
Larry.
Oh, so we show the actual one. That's it.
There we go.
And so here we go.
There we go. This is for the Just Inked
There we
moms.
go.
The before and the after.
They just have the little kid in there too. You know, be like, hey, that's what came out right
Yeah.
there. Whee!
Yeah,
Brow.
I can't wait till she does do one like that. She's actually that is
Look at all
Summer,
her work
and
on the mammalian protuberance.
What the hell did you just say to me?
The breast.
This model has like 187K.
Summer McKin
Goodness.
McKinney.
McKinney.
I hope I'm saying that.
McInerney.
McKinney.
She's awesome. I happened to come across her photo one day. And was
Do
like,
they make
sharing
tattoos like when you get pregnant, like all of a sudden it starts smiling, and then when you lose it, it kind of goes
totally
down
seen
or something
that's
like
done
that?
I don't think they were supposed to though. Like I'm pretty sure, but I've seen that. Yes.
Oh, good. There's a
There
good
you
one in
go.
the middle.
Yep. That's Brooklyn. She'll be in Houston.
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 We have a problem. Houston. Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Yeah, just beautiful women here. If you,
Larry's like, I'm going to be the engineer on these days.
These
I
days.
am.
Yeah. That's our editor right there. One up. Yep. That is Miss Chiefin. She is the editor of Smoke Sessions. She's awesome. She was the owner of the Blazed Beauties.
The makeup.
She's a makeup artist.
Oh,
did that
of course she is. Because look
Yes.
at that makeup right there. She just, it just rips.
Flawless.
Flawless.
That's the right
guess.
word.
And I actually have her new set that's going to be in Smoke Sessions, but we can't show those on air. Like, they are unpublished. So
goodness.
that was, I believe that was the night she did that set. Yo.
You're going to hurt your knees doing that, I got to say.
It
You're
hurts.
probably after a while.
It's a lot of work modeling, y'all. It is.
To
There's
bend
work.
just so.
See, she's got this all kinds of crazy, all bent 9 different ways, and then all of a sudden,
Yep.
see, the difference, she's got to get in all these crazy positions, and then all of a sudden, the man, it's like, yeah, okay,
Yep.
here I am.
I'm just muscular.
Yeah, here I am.
I'm a muscular
Yeah.
man.
He'll be
Yeah,
at
fuck it.
Carnival
There,
of Ink
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
hey, there you go.
Yep.
There you go, women. There's now, maybe that's the problem because all the dudes at the sesh look like Wookiees. But if this dude's there, maybe we
Yes.
got a shot at some of these
Possibilities
women
are
showing
endless.
up that are, yeah. So now,
There's your
God bless
money shot.
America, right there. That's,
Hit the play
that
button,
is-
love
Larry.
my
Go ahead and
job.
get it. Oh,
I love my job.
Yeah, get it.
well, they'll be on our show. We'll have
Saturday
all these
night.
lovely ladies on our show.
And that looks natural too. There's no like.
It's very natural, Larry.
That's not the stuff you buy at Home Depot.
No,
and
you
fill
don't.
up
That's
grass with.
natural. All of it.
Like, boom, 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 boom.
Oh man.
Of all the ones he had to find on there, he had to find
And then he
out.
keeps on. We've got other ones to look at, Larry.
You know, I normally tell my mom what show I'm on.
Well,
I knew it.
this is for after hours.
See that? She's clapping for the grinder. Mr.
Yeah, she's
Con.
like, the grinder rules. Clap, clap, clap it out, clap it out. Really, that was me at home the other night.
Yep.
After you ate that edible, there you go.
Fucking
That's
edible.
it.
I was getting it in.
That's it.
Yeah, she stung my
There we
body.
go.
It's all right. I'll get it back.
Right.
That is one of our models out of California.
It's also out of her shirt. Look at
Yes,
that.
they
That's
are.
awesome.
She does a lot of work for the LG. How do you say that?
LGBT
Yep, that's it. That one.
community.
Bacon, lettuce, and tomato crew.
Yep, that's it.
Yep. And gorgonzola. That's what the G is. It's bacon, lettuce, tomato, and gorgonzola.
She does a lot of stuff for them.
What do you do, Savannah? Besides just look pretty over there,
Got
what
her
are the
first shoot coming up.
Yeah.
really?
I'm gonna be doing a shoot with her. I'm actually really good friends with Paige. She's
Is
been
that
trying
you
to get
right
me to do
there?
it for like a couple years.
Yeah, that's her right there.
And I just
That's
haven't
Haley.
done it. I've been.
I know
you
their
being a
asses.
mom,
It's my job.
working. I'm a bartender,
Yeah.
so that's what I do for a living.
Have you
I
worked
get people
with me
drunk.
before?
Nice.
She looks very familiar.
She probably didn't know.
I
know
was like,
I
I keep
did.
looking at you like I know you. I think we worked together before for bartending, maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
But yeah, I'm a bartender, a little biker bar.
And this is you in the picture
No.
there, or that's no, yeah,
No, I
that's
haven't done
the-
any photo shoots with them yet. She just kind of called me today and she was like, "Hey, you're going.
I
with
need
me.
you to go with me
I need you
tonight."
to go with me." I was
like,
like,
"I don't
"All
even
right,
know
sure."
My shoot's done. I said, I don't care. You're going.
There
Yeah.
you go.
So
Beautiful
she
red
dragged
hair.
me in it.
Mrs. Brooklyn.
I've been trying to tell her no that I wasn't gonna do it. Just
Who is
'cause
that?
I've been super
That's
busy.
Mrs. Brooklyn as well.
That's Mrs. Brooklyn.
But she talked me into it.
And have you been model for a while, or with
no.
other people, or you
I
just
used to
wanted
be an
to get?
entertainer.
There you go.
I was an entertainer for 4 years. I used to do pole work. I was pretty decent, but I hurt myself.
Oh no.
So I've been retired for a year. Yeah, I sometimes miss it, but to be honest, that world is a completely different world, and it's a lot of work.
Sure.
Being a young girl in that kind of industry, it's it's a different lifestyle. And personally, I prefer bartending. Bartending is a lot more fun.
Right.
Sometimes I drink at work a little bit, or after work. After work.
I drink.
And so, did you like? Did you like?
I drink.
You like the pole with the bearing in it, or the fixed pole?
I prefer fixed pole personally. I would always overthrow myself. I put too much power into my spins.
Right.
And it would spin too fast for me. And it was just irritating. Yeah. And whenever you're working at a club with multiple other girls, you got to put into context, like, you know, some of those girls are going to be wearing lotion. They're going to be all perfumed up, oiled up. I had to use the sticky hands just so my hands wouldn't slip. Because one time I almost fell off the pole while doing a trick.
Wow.
Because the girl wore lotion. So I don't do spinning poles
lotions
anymore, and I don't
Don't
wear
recommend lotion?
What do
Don't
you
wear
prefer,
lotion if
Larry?
you're on a pole. Okay, it's rude.
Most of my friends, when
rude.
they go to the strip club, they have sticky hands.
Yeah,
Oh gosh, I was waiting.
hands.
I was asking what kind of pole you prefer.
The weed wagon is here. I think.
Dear trip.
Well, that's awesome. No, you didn't know I know about the poles, did you, Miss
I mean,
Chronic? Yeah, I got
every
you.
day,
I
learn
do. I was
something
like,
every
wait.
day.
He knows what this is called.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a professional. He used to
Okay.
cover the porn
Yeah, I've worked in
shows. He
Oklahoma,
knows all about
and I worked
everything.
in Dallas. I worked in Dallas a couple times, and
It's a big market.
the scene in Dallas is a lot different. A
Mm-hmm.
lot different. A lot more money there.
The girls don't look like
There's
they.
no
The
money
girls
in
don't look like they've
Oklahoma.
had shots to their bodies every day.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Actually.
it's more of a club scene where it's co-ed down there in a lot of cases.
Well, and it's BYOB as well. So,
It can be fully nude.
so we can be fully nude in the strip club, but they don't serve alcohol. It's BYOB. You have to bring your own alcohol, but after a certain time, after 2 o'clock in the morning, you have to put all of your alcohol under the table and drink discreetly.
Yeah.
Because it's just courteous. It's
The
a
bootleggers
rule.
come
They
out
don't
at
want you
that
being
point.
sloppy drunk and just passing bottles after 2 o'clock. Because it's still one of those lines that they're barely crossing.
Yeah.
What do you think about weed in the strip club? Do you think that
I think absolutely 100% replace alcohol
you think
with weed. Yes,
But people won't
Put a
give
weed
away
bar in.
their money as
Listen,
much.
we're
Like-
gonna
like-
fight. We ain't going
We're
back
fighting.
into
We're not backing
prohibition.
down. It's
Because
happening.
one of the ventures that we are doing is Just Inked Vodka. Just Inked Vodka.
There you go. All right, just think vodka.
Maybe
Needs
that's
to be
happening.
we should do
infused.
tequila too.
I think that it should be infused Just Inked Vodka. Smoke sessions, infused vodka. See, look, now I'm going to be back up there at the state office Monday. All this stuff. They're going to
There you
see me
go.
again and be like, there she is. Just roll their eyes.
There you go. So everybody go follow
Make a
Just
lot of
Inked.
moves.
You follow Just Inked Rocks. Just Inked on Instagram. Just Inked on Facebook. Just Inked on Twitter.
And then Smoke Sessions Magazine,
Smoke
which is also
Sessions
on
Magazine,
Facebook.
yeah.
The website will be published soon.
Tribal life art is something that we're very involved in down in Dallas as well. I was speaking to you about Danny Ray earlier. All of these things that I have going on, he does the whole art. We do art galleries, tape sessions, body painting, fire, everything from fire dancers. He's from Hawaii, so he has a lot of culture that he brings to the state. Well, inland states, the mother state, however he says it, mainland state.
Yeah,
He's going to
yeah.
get me when we get off here. That's not what I
Yeah.
said, Chaz. But he's awesome, and that's definitely someone that we're going to be bringing to a lot of stuff here in Oklahoma as well now. October 13th? Is that what we decided?
That's what we're trying to
That
see
they're
if
gonna-
we got
Yep.
something in the works for that day. And then, of course, we got the Halloween
October 19th.
Harvest Fest on the 19th out at Lost Lakes. That'll be coming up, and
Oh yeah.
we're still working on all
Lost
the
is so fun.
details on that. But yeah, we got a lot coming on. The whole month of October actually is going to be. We're taking over the scary forest. It's going to be ran by weeders.
There you go.
Bunch of weeders
So-
out in the sticks. It's going to be great.
Yeah, we're going to be
Oh, you mean
out
it's
there
just like a
scaring all
normal
the
family
children,
reunion.
scaring all the kids.
Well, we want to thank
Thank
Chastity
you.
and Savannah and the
Yeah.
whole Just Inked crew over there.
Wagon's here.
Oh, and the weed wagon's here, so
I
we're
think
gonna
it's here.
Weed
we're
wagon's
gonna,
here. We're gonna
go off, or we're gonna go out and go live real quick, and then we'll be back with one of my new BFFs.
Yes, absolutely.
Hooligan Bean's gonna be
Hooligan
on here in a
Bean,
little bit.
Trichome Solutions.
And
just
yeah,
everybody.
so,
we
we're
got
gonna-
it's an awesome event we're going to talk
Yeah,
about.
we're going to talk about a great event. We're
Yeah.
actually, they've got going on that they've started with the blood drive, and then we're going to team up with them
awesome.
for a very, very inexpensive patient drive as well. So you can give blood and get your patient recommendation all at the same time, and then meet good people and have a great day. So
Awesome.
we'll be talking about
Well,
that
thank
here in a
y'all.
little bit. We appreciate you guys
Thank you
Thank you
coming
for
on.
having us tonight, and we're really looking forward to everything that we have going.
Yeah,
on.
and we'll be
I'm so
announcing
excited.
soon the day and times that we'll be coming live with these ladies out on our grinder, and we'll start promoting that pretty soon. And excited.
Yep.
We're just growing. Don't forget on Tuesdays we've got Reality. Our girl in Tulsa, she's going to start.
I seen that. She's with the hot pink.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And actually,
Yep,
we
I was
have
checking
Connie
her out.
Johnson. She's going to have her own hour, too, talking about disability and cannabis. She's going to start coming on. So we're just growing our network as we see people who are great to be part of it. We're adding folks to our group. So real excited. Well, thank you, ladies.
Thank you,
Let's go
thank
see the
you.
Weed Wagon.
Yeah, let's go see the Weed Wagon. There you go. We'll be right back.
Wagon.